If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining us on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future releases that come down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below. Hello everybody and welcome back to what is already a very interesting episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator as we just started up and you guys can see the condition of the aircraft and probably guess that that's not where it's supposed to be when you start out cold and dark. I was gonna restart and let it fix and all that good jazz, and I said, you know what, these guys have seen me do worse, let's just do it from here. So we're gonna do it. What we're doing today, you guys, we're checking out the G-36 Improvement Mod. Once again, it has been out for quite a long time now. But hasn't been updated in a long time, unfortunately, since June of 2022, if I remember correctly. And so more or less this is a test, but I remember really enjoying this particular mod as it really brought some cool features to the G36, such as, for example, state saving. So we're going to sort of run through it and just sort of kind of see what we get and handle whatever problems we handle along the way. We are out over across the pond in Europe, and let me get you the exact ICAO so you guys know the area that we're in. I'm trying to branch out and get a little bit better about doing that. I kind of always forget how much I love flying over here. There we go. We are at Liverpool, EGGP, or Echo Golf Golf Papa. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, by all means, it is a beautiful area. So let's go ahead and just start sort of running through some of the things and seeing what we got going on here today. We're just going to take it out, do a quick flight, little tour around in the G36, and bring it back in. So let's do this. I can't remember. Does this one have a... No, I remember he was thinking about adding a tablet, but I don't think that ever happened. So let's walk up through the checklist here. Oh, wait a minute. But you know what it does have is... Oh, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, no. It had a hangar that was actually really cool. Again, hadn't gotten very far. Oh, that's too bad. I'm not seeing it anymore. Let me see if it's in my tools list. Oh, Bonanza hangar. There we go. Okay. And where did that go? There we go. Let's see. I don't know that anything ever really came of it, unfortunately, but let's see what the distance was. Total hours, 1.3 hours. Total miles, 1.3. That can't be true. There we go. Limitations, start. There we go. Really hard to see, though. I wish I could expand that a bit more. But we'll just walk through it and see what we got here. I'll do my best to see with these old eyes. Parking brake is set. Avionics switches are off. Circuit breakers all pushed in and closed. Landing gear handle is down. Batteries 1 and 2. Let's turn them on. Battery 1 and 2. There we go. Coming on here. Battery voltage is check. We'll have to wait for the Garmin to come up here. And volts are in the green. Just barely, but they're there. Let's see here. Let's keep going down. Cowl flaps. Oh, no. Where was I? Alternators 1 and 2 get turned on now. So there's alternators 1. There's alternators 2. Cowl flaps. I believe I saw our next... Oh, no. Flaps up. There we go. Flaps are up. Cowl flaps need to be open is what I just saw. There we go. Beacon light turned on. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where is the beacon light? Strobe. Oh, the one that says beacon. Okay. And fuel selector fullest tank. Right now they're going to be balanced, so we'll just leave them as is. Although we probably should check the fuel quantity. Let's see where we're at here. Fuel quantity. Oh, we are full. All right. And that's good stuff. All right. So now let's get into our start. Mixture and prop to full rich. And propeller to high RPM. Throttle full open. Auxiliary until peaks. Where's my fuel pump? There it is. Fuel pump. Watching for a peak here on the G1000. Looks like it peaked at 3. All right, auxiliary fuel pump on until peak. Then we'll turn it off. All right, back down again. Throttle half open. Half open. Did I miss that? ½ inch. I was like, what? That was crazy. All right, so there we go about that. And let's see here. Propeller area clear. You mean the fact that we're blocking a taxiway? Yeah, it's great. And magneto switch to start. So let's do this. Uh-oh. Let's open that throttle up a little bit more. What's going on, girl? Come on. Oh, what we got missing here, guys? What are we missing? Alright, I'm gonna go real high on the throttle here for a second. Come on, darling. Come on. We got work to do today. Oh, she doesn't want to start. Alright, let me check my fuel valves. I thought I opened it, but let's double check. Nope, that would be a problem every time. In my defense, that wasn't in the checklist. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. You mean like the fuel selector that I said it's fine? My bad. Well, then why did the fuel flow peak? That's a bug. How could the fuel flow peak if it wasn't turned on? Well, we still don't have anything, so let's kick that back on again. Max throttle. We're peaked. Pull that back again. And let's let her rip. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me a start. There she goes. Okay, thank you. Damn. Man, she really wanted to fight me. Okay. And looks like the avionics switch. Oh, who turned the avionics master? I didn't turn the avionics master on. That's interesting. Okay. There we go. So maybe a little bug there. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that one. Let's see what else we got going on here. Alright. So now that we're sitting here, and we got the engine started, lights are on, let's go ahead and get track IR going. And we're back. Okay, so now let's see where we're at here. Really wish I could scale this. Where were we? Got the start done. Throttle to 1,000 to 1,200 RPM. Go. Oil pressure. Check max 30 PSI. Green. Altimeter. Let's set it. Altimeter set. All gauges. Green, 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 green. PI centered. Altimeter reading. Good to go there. Avionics are on. Flight controls. The ailerons responding. Elevators responding. Alright, taxi light on. Taxi light is on indeed. Brakes, release, and check. We're not going to worry about the run-up today because honestly it's really hard to see that. I do want to expand that. Let's see here. Hopefully it's a lot easier for you guys to see. It even has my last flight plan. That's kind of funny. Cool, saved everything. Alright, so brakes releasing. Actually, we'll do the run-up. Why would we not? Alright, let's taxi it out. Come on. This is probably my favorite of the G1000 aircraft. The G-36 is just fun in general. Really good plane. And the improvement mod just added enough to it. You know, you do have the chance, I believe, of random failures. I can't remember all the details he put into it, but it definitely changed the overall performance of the aircraft as he used a couple of different performance modifications with it. And then, you know, obviously the state saving is nice. The state saving is a cool feature. I always appreciate the state saving. I imagine normally we would do our run-up at parking. So I don't see a run-up ramp here. It's all cargo ramp. You don't want to play chicken with me, man. I've been through some stuff. Did the wind literally just shift directions on me? You guys saw, back up the video, the windsock, when we were taxiing out, was showing the wind coming the other direction. Okay, no, it didn't. Alright, I was about to get so annoyed. Like, come on. You don't do that. Not like I haven't done 1.5 million tailwind takeoffs in this simulator since we started this, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to come up over here. Since I was taxiing at Mach 4. We'll do a quick run up. Why not? Let's bring that back up. And see here, you got your aircraft state. So he was working on so many cool things, and it's like he just gave up on it. It sucks. But still, the performance. Oh, there you go. Got some of it. There we go. Tells you where the current state of everything else is, which is nice. I don't think maintenance is a thing yet. Yep, it never made it. But for a free modification, it's definitely still a lot better than default. All right, parking brake. We're just gonna do this right here. Parking brake set. Engine instruments check within limits. Looking good. Although, check that out. There's no load on the right alternator. I feel like there should be, but maybe not. I don't know enough about the avionics system to be clear on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going down here. Flight instrument checks throttle to 1700 RPM. Let's do it. Close enough. Alright, and let's see what we got here. Magnetos. Check individually. Should see maximum drop should be about 150 RPM. So let's zoom in here. One magneto. Back to both. Left magneto. That one's close to the limit, but we're still good. We're still within parameters. Alright, let's pull the throttles back now. Alright, standby attitude indicator is erect. Ailerons are neutral. Elevators, 3-degree nose up. I feel like that's like some serious trim. Let's see here. What did that say here? 3 degrees nose up. 6 if only front seats occupied. Alright, I guess we have to go 6 degrees nose up. That's going to be intense. Okay, flight controls we are checked free incorrect. Doors and windows are closed. Fuel selector valve on the fullest tank. At this point, let's go ahead and move it over to the right tank. Okay. Auxiliary fuel pump is off. G1000. Yep, got all that good jazz. Parking brake. We're just doing VFR, so I'm not worried about all that stuff. But everything else looks good. Alright. Pitot heat as required. We shouldn't need that. We will need the landing lights. We're right at the runway, so let's go ahead and do strobe and landing lights. Where's my landing lights? There they are. Boom. There we go. Rotation speed, which I believe on this one is 68 knots, if I remember correctly. We're going to find out, I guess, in a minute. And everything else looks good. Alright, we can leave that up for our max climb, 2700 RPMs. Cruise climb, 2500 RPMs. Sort of walking through this. And altitude, pressure per sea level, and manifold flow for cruise. Alright, and calc flaps are open for takeoff. Alright, I think we're good. that back. Let's release the parking brake. We're on our way. We're going to do a no flaps takeoff. We shouldn't need it. Certainly light enough. Skies are clear, runway's clear right, runway's clear left. Nothing on approach, nothing in the pattern. Alright, we're not going to do a rolling takeoff. Final checks. Center our heading bug. Good to go. Check, check, check. Alright, off we go. Throttle to the wall. Airspeed alive. $73 knots, that's what it is. Alright, that was close. Airborne. Gear coming up. Bringing RPMs back to about 2,500. Such a beautiful airplane. Uh-oh, wrong switch. Oops. Damn it, now I gotta hate using the mouse. Alright, taxi light off, landing light off. Coming up 2,000. Ooh. Got some windage happening here. That's right, windage. Official aeronautical terms. You guys should really learn this stuff if you're into flight simulation. Windage. Bouncies. The bouncies, yeah, yeah. Airflowage. That's another one. Liftage. Got to have your liftage when you're pilot stuff. You guys have such a beautiful country out here in the UK. Holy crap. It's gorgeous. As you guys can see, the flight model in this aircraft is really nice. Like, we really are, all joking set aside, we're getting kicked around, we're getting bounced around. Turbulence effects is nice. You guys can see what the wind is doing, and yet I don't feel like it's on springs like some of the effects that we see with turbulence. Get a couple of good shakes in there. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. Uh-oh, what's happening? So why are you doing this? Ooh, that was my fault. That was all me. Oh, hey, my head's sticking out of the cockpit. That's nice. Very effective when piloting, to have your head sticking out of the cockpit. Come back down to about 23 inches. Or 2,300 RPM, excuse me, not 23 inches. Let's trim nose down a little bit further. 3,000, just about. I'm happy with 3,000. Wow, that was a good one. It is bumpy today. Holy mercy. Ton of fun to fly. I'm really glad to see this mod is still working. This is a good one. Gosh darn. Really trying to watch that trim, but I'm not trying to over trim it. But as she accelerates, she really likes to climb. This wind isn't helping. Oh, mercy. Come on, baby. Cut it out. I've got the Sim Builder G1000. If you guys are interested in how I'm manipulating the G1000, highly recommend it. Absolutely astonishing. There we go. Let the autopilot do some other work now, because damn. Tell me that is not brutal. What are we looking at here? That's only 8 knots, so it must be just the thermals. Just good old turbulence. Had to grab my monster. I wish Monster would sponsor me. That'd be cool. Get free Monster. Just to keep saying Monster energy drinks on the channel. That'd be awesome. If anyone knows how to get in touch with Monster, you should tell them that I should be sponsored. Be like, hey, we know this guy that drinks a Monster on like every one of his flights. So some of this does seem a bit too abrupt, I'll admit. But I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I've been through some turbulence that's pretty nasty. So it really is tough to say which is which. Oh yeah, no, we're not going all the way out there. Gosh, I forgot about that. That was a long flight. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, we got a couple little ones out here. We got one out to the right. We got another one. RGBneo. To oh, I was going to use the right knob. EGN. Oh. Activate. Nice. That was convenient. And then if we want to, we can even go into nav mode. Plane to, oh, probably ought to change the CDI, huh? Wrong one. There we go. Although it does not want to follow that. Interesting. I wonder if it's because I passed it too far. Alright, so let's go back to heading mode. We can change that. There she goes. What's our wind direction? Okay. It's just a bumpy ride, man. Bumpy ride. See if there's anything critical I don't want to miss for the landing. Oh crap, I never closed the cowl flaps. Damn. Cowl flaps shouldn't be required. Mixture cool full rich. Landing gear 154 knots or below. Landing lights. Propeller nice. High RPM. Gosh. 3 times takes to say it. Okay, cool. Airspeed 80 knots. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright. Alright. We got this. We got this. Whew. Let's see. Where is it? Is that our runway? Hard to tell. Is it across the water? Zoom in here. Yep. Just on the other side, so that's it right there. I see it. Okay. Alrighty. Well, because it's no fun, let's disengage the autopilot. Pull some power off. Got 2100 on the RPMs. Start bringing it down. Let's pull the manifold pressure way down. I'm going to pull the RPMs way back. Oof. So airspeed, we should be good for flaps 1. Before things get too crazy and I get too low, let's get our taxi and landing lights on. So I won't be able to do it one-handed here. Easy, baby, come on. Come around the other side. This is such an awesome plane. It flies well, it's fun, it's fast. It's a great place to take just about anywhere that you would do general aviation. This is just a fantastic aircraft for just about doing it all. Not the most, the highest fidelity or the most feature rich by any means, but it's definitely a neat little aircraft. I really do like it. Now they have a perpendicular runway and it's plenty short, so I think we'll probably go for that versus the main runway. So it looks like a perpendicular. Yeah, it is. Hello, stop that. That's not okay. You behave yourself. Or we can just sink it in with a crosswind. What do you guys think? Let's see here. Should we do the crosswind? I don't know if I can stick it that fast here. We're still pretty high. Yeah, we'll do the perpendicular. They've got it available for us. We might as well use it, right? Let's double check that barometric pressure. Gosh, come on, baby. Bouncing like crazy. There we go. Nice and steady. We got this. Come on. This is a good one. This is good. This is it's quite challenging maintaining control of this aircraft right now. It is all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. Easy, come on now. Oh. Come on. God, so beautiful. Terrible time to be sightseeing when you're in the pattern, but it's so beautiful. Gear coming down, moving the flaps too. Bring those RPMs back in. Watching that descent rate. God. This is actually a lot of fun with all the bouncing, I'm not gonna lie. Verifying barometric pressure. Easy, 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 easy. Mixture full rich still. I don't think I ever actually adjusted it, unfortunately. Like an idiot. Turning our final. Watch the descent rate. Watch your descent rate, Mike. Flying a Thunderbird. There we go. Little high, but not bad now. Looks like our wind shifted direction on us a little bit. Now we're in a crosswind. Probably should have gone for the long runway now, but that's alright. Crosswind it is.
500.
Already at full flaps. Why is there a truck on the road? Alright, let's abort it. Got the truck in the way. We're going to abort, come around, and we'll take the big runway. Back to flaps 1. Maintain 80 knots through the climb. You, sir. Although, oh, but you know what? That's a good thing. That is... What is that? I was wrong. That is not a perpendicular. At least it doesn't look like it. I'm kind of glad I did that. I almost pulled a Harrison Ford. That's what that looks like. Let's try this again. Level out. Definitely not what I thought that was. I wasn't really planning going here, but I guess I still should have pulled up a chart or something, because that definitely threw me for a loop. Alright, let's go back to full flaps. Guys in the tower are like, we'd have a number we'd like you to jot down. Like, yeah, no. You guys know me and my space shuttle approaches. Always got to do it. Whoa, settle down. We're going to float a little bit. Not bad, actually. That turned out better than I was expecting. Probably shouldn't have pushed the brakes that hard, but yeah, I'm really glad we didn't land on this. That would have been bad. This is not a runway. Man, it was big enough. I swear I thought it was. But yeah, that would have been bad. It's a good thing that truck was there, because that's the only reason why I boarded there. But as we got closer and closer, it's like, you know... Oops. Nobody's perfect all of the time. Just call me Harrison, guys. Just call me Harrison. Although, I don't know. I didn't exactly do it. What is it with you in being in my way today? I'm allowed to go this way now. And by the way, I really like Harrison Ford, so if he ever happens to watch one of these videos, I'm sorry. All in good fun. But you did land on a taxiway twice. Once you can be forgiven. Twice, at that point you kind of earned the jokes. Right? Right. Okay. I'd love to just stay on the taxi line, but every 2 seconds there's something else in the way. Open, landing lights off. Easy. See if he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna marshal, but we'll try. See. What are you doing, bud? Okay, or just take the hit from the wing. Okay, I was trying to go around you. Okay, parking brake set. Let's see what we got here now. Let's go ahead and go magnetos off. Go mixture off, cowl flaps closed, prop to minimum, throttle retracted, fuel shut off, and lights, taxi light off. Oh, I just hit something I didn't mean to hit there. Taxi light is off, beacon lights are off, strobe lights off, avionics master can come off. Oh, you know what we didn't do before we finish this? Flaps retracted. Alright, and alternator 1, alternator 2, battery 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a completed flight with the G-36 Improvement Mod. Highly recommend this still. It was still an absolutely fun plane to fly. I really hope the developer at some point gets back to it, but given that it's been over a year without development, I imagine it's probably a dead project. But at the moment, at the very least, it still works. So I do recommend this over the default G36, guys. It's a ton of fun. As always, folks, let me know what you guys think down below. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next one.